Should the Cowboys make a move for Kyle Pitts after the George Pickens trade? Welcome back to Dallas Insider, your go-to source for all things Dallas Cowboys and Dallas Mavericks. We've got major developments on the horizon for Cowboys Nation, and today we're diving deep into the latest rumors heating up the NFL landscape. After making waves by acquiring wide receiver George Pickens earlier this month, the Cowboys may not be done. In fact, they've now been named a top landing spot for Pro Bowl tight end Kyle Pitts. That's right, Dallas could be lining up another high-profile weapon for Dak Prescott. And if that happens, the entire complexion of the Cowboys' offense could change dramatically. So today, we're breaking it all down. What would this move mean for Dak? How would Kyle Pitts fit in alongside Jake Ferguson and CeeDee Lamb? And should Jerry Jones pull the trigger? Stay with us, Cowboys fans. This one's big. Let's start with the facts. Cody Benjamin of CBS Sports just listed the Dallas Cowboys as a top contender for Kyle Pitts, a former first-round pick and current Pro Bowl tight end with the Atlanta Falcons. Pitts has been the subject of trade speculation as Atlanta explores a rebuild under their new regime. And according to Benjamin, the Cowboys are an ideal fit. He wrote, Jerry Jones stayed quiet for much of the offseason only to roar back to form with the George Pickens trade in May. If we're collecting malcontents to maximize Dak Prescott's chances of getting the boys back in the dance under new head coach Brian Schottenheimer, then why not add Pitts as well? Let's be clear. Pitts isn't just another name. This is a 6'6", 245-pound athletic freak with receiver-like speed and tight end strength. He was the number 4 overall pick in 2021 for a reason, and while he hasn't exploded statistically the way many expected, that's largely due to inconsistent quarterback play and a scheme in Atlanta that never fully utilized his strengths. Now picture this: Dak Prescott under center, George Pickens on the outside, CeeDee Lamb moving all over the field, Jake Ferguson handling the dirty work at TE, and Kyle Pitts? A matchup nightmare who forces defenses into impossible decisions. That's a playoff-caliber arsenal. That's a Super Bowl-caliber vision. What makes this idea even more realistic? The Cowboys have the money to make it happen. After some smart off-season management, Dallas is sitting on over $30 million in cap space. That gives them flexibility not just to bring in Pitts, but to extend Dak Prescott if they choose, and possibly retain key free agents going forward. Now there is competition. Jordan Schultz of Fox Sports reports that multiple teams have reached out to Atlanta about Pitts. The Falcons reportedly want to keep him, but would listen for the right price. According to Schultz, it would likely take at least a day 2 draft pick to get serious. But let's be honest, if the Cowboys are in win-now mode, that price might be worth it. The NFC is wide open. Philadelphia is retooling. San Francisco is strong but not unbeatable. And the Packers, while talented, are still developing their young quarterback. The window is there. And if the Cowboys truly believe in Dak, in Schottenheimer, and in this core, now is the time to act. Some might argue that Jake Ferguson is coming into his own, and they're not wrong. Ferguson had a strong season in 2024 and has developed into a reliable target and blocker. But pairing him with Kyle Pitts doesn't diminish Ferguson. It amplifies him. Pitts can line up out wide in the slot or as an inline tight end. He forces defenses to declare coverage and creates space for everyone around him. In Schottenheimer's offense, which emphasizes balance, timing, and high-percentage throws, a player like Pitts becomes a cheat code. Just imagine 3rd and 7, CeeDee on one side, Pickens on the other, Ferguson underneath, and Kyle. Pitts attacking the seam. How do you cover that? How do you stop that? Now we want to hear from you, Cowboys Nation. Is Kyle Pitts the missing piece in this offense? Should Jerry Jones go all in and make the deal? Or would you rather hold on to that day 2 pick and roll with what we have? What do you think of the new-look offense with George Pickens? And how much pressure should be on Brian Schottenheimer and Dak Prescott this season to deliver? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you want Pitts in Dallas? Or are we already loaded enough? Let's get that conversation going. Here's what we know. The Cowboys are not standing still. They've already shocked the league once this offseason by landing George Pickens. Now, with money to spend and a roster that's built to contend, Adding Kyle Pitts would be the kind of bold, aggressive move that sends a message to the entire NFL. This team believes it can win. And with Dak at the helm, a retooled offensive scheme, and playmakers all over the field, that belief is not misplaced. So buckle up, Cowboys fans. The 2025 season could be the one that finally silences the critics and puts Dallas right back where it belongs, at the top. This is Dallas Insider. We bring you the truth, the rumors, and everything in between. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the comments.